All right, we are back once again. Try It Tuesday. I am here at Resurgens Orthopedics.
That's right.
I'm here with Dr. Claps. How are you?
I'm doing great.
Good to see you.
Thanks for coming in.
And thanks for letting us do this.
For sure. Yeah, I'm happy to be here.
And you guys are big fans of our chamber, and we appreciate that.
Absolutely. Yep.
So you guys have been here since
2018, yeah, so just over 6 years in this location. Obviously, Resurgens is a huge orthopedic practice, but specifically here in Union, we've been here for about 6 years.
It's. I was excited when I saw this on the calendar because I personally have used Resurgens more than I like to say. It's been a minute. Luckily, I haven't hurt myself lately, but I do sometimes when I wake up in the morning and I kind of hurt myself sleeping at that age. So
that's it. Well, listen, if you need me, that's why you're coming in today.
I got your number too. I got your pager.
Whatever. Yeah. Well, we don't do pagers anymore, but I can help you.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. So
I can get you a card at the very least.
When I used you guys, you were in North Side. Is that correct? Are you still guys?
No. So we, our practice operates mainly at our surgery centers. We have 2 surgery centers, one in Fayetteville, one in McDonough.
All right.
And then when we have to take patients to the hospital, we go to Piedmont, Fayetteville, or mostly Piedmont, Fayetteville. Yeah.
So you've got a surgery.
We have 2 surgery centers. Yeah. So the closest one to here is in Fayetteville, which is about 25 minutes from here.
All right.
And so yeah, we do all the array of orthopedic surgeries there, from hip and knee replacement, which is what I do, to knee arthroscopy, shoulders, feet, wrists, spine, everything.
And it's outpatient most of the time, correct?
All the time. Yeah, so all the patients that go to the surgery center go home the same day. So that's a little bit different than what patients maybe are used to with orthopedic surgery.
Right.
We're able to send patients home the same day, even with surgeries like hip or knee replacement.
All right. Now, I've had the shoulder. You guys put the plate in my shoulder. You did the ACL in my knee.
Exciting.
And it's a lot of fun getting all that stuff done.
Yeah. I'm glad you think so.
It is. Yes, it is. But I will say this. I get in and I get out the same day.
Sure. Yeah, I mean, that's the benefit of outpatient surgery. What we found is patients just do better at home. They don't need to stay at the hospital for prolonged periods. When I was first in training, we kept hip and knee replacement patients for 3 or 4 days in the hospital and send them to rehab. Now I'm about 95% of my patients go home the same day. So yeah, we're able to get them up. My first case starts at 7:30. It takes me about 45 minutes to an hour to do, and then they're out the door between 10:30 and 11.
So let me get this right. So 45 minutes to an hour, you take a hip out and you put a new hip in.
We do. Yeah, we do. I do about 6 a day, so I don't want to get home too late. Can't miss it.
Well, there you go. Yeah. If you need your hip done, I'd go to the hip guy.
Yeah, and knee. Hey, don't.
Okay.
Yeah, don't
so you
forget
do
about that.
hips and knees?
Sure.
Same day?
Yeah, I do usually like 3 hips and 3 knees to kind of balance it out. Yeah, and I think the way that I do surgery helps too. I do muscle sparing hip and knee replacement. So if people ever heard of like an anterior approach or through the front hip replacement, the way that works is that we don't cut any muscles or tendons that get down to the hip joint, and that lets people recover a lot quicker. They get off assistive devices faster. Well, big thing too is they have no restrictions in terms of how they move or position their leg after the surgery, and that just lets them get up and get back to doing what they want to do faster. Knee, similar, muscle sparing, so you don't cut any muscles or tendons to get into the knee joint. Recovery is much quicker, pain's better after surgery. And another thing too is the robot.
So yeah, we're going to introduce our little friend here. He has no name, which is kind of sad to me, but
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
And we've had him for a few years.
We're going to get to this in a second, but do tell about. Well, I mean, I guess his name is...
So Mako, yeah, but there's like a million Makos out there, but I'm hoping that you can help us name our particular one.
That's right. That's nice. Try It Tuesday.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. So this is robotic-assisted joint placement. So this is the Mako robot. Basically what it is a CT-based guidance system. So any patient that books a hip or knee replacement with me gets a CT scan. That CT scan makes a 3D model of their joint. That 3D model is in a computer program where I'm able to size the implants for their anatomy, but also plan exactly how I'm going to put them in. For a knee replacement, I'm able to manipulate the joint and make sure that everything is balanced so that knee feels perfect for them. And then this robotic arm puts me in the exact position to make all the bony cuts that allow us to put the the implants in as we've planned. For hip, very similar. It's a preoperative plan, allows us to size the implants for that patient's anatomy, plan how we're going to put them in, and then during the surgery, this robotic arm actually helps to align me to put those implants in really precisely. So, I'm a big fan of like doing everything I can to get the patients back to doing what they love as quickly as possible, and I think this and the muscle sparing approach has really helped me to do that.
And how long have you been working with this?
Probably about 3.5 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I'm lucky enough to work with a company that does it too. I have surgeons flying from around the country to watch us do our surgery to learn how to do it, which is a really fun part of my practice.
Poor fella still doesn't have a name.
Still doesn't
and
have
that's
a name.
why it is Try It Tuesday. So if you're watching this segment and you have a name for AKA Mako, please just reach out, like us, follow us, whatever all that stuff is.
Yeah, we'd love to hear some interesting names. That'd be fun.
There we go.
Yeah.
There we go. Well, hey, we are thankful you're in our community. I mean,
we're happy to be here.
Right.
Yep.
And you guys, now you said you work out of Fayetteville and Noonan as well.
Yep. And we have not just me here. We have shoulder specialists, spine, foot and ankle, hand, wrist, elbow.
You got it all.
Everything. Everything is here in Noonan.
I've got this thing. Can you look at it before I leave?
Sure.
All right, perfect.
Absolutely. Whatever you need.
Hey, thank you for watching Try It Tuesday. Again, Dr. Claps, thank you so much.
Yeah, thanks for coming in.
Appreciate you being
That's
here.
great.
Don't forget, we need a name. We need a name.
Agreed.
And he might show up. Is there any? I guess he probably doesn't ever leave the operating room.
Usually not. Usually pretty busy.
There's this whole clean thing.
We like to keep them clean.
Yeah. All right. Hey, thanks for watching. We'll see you guys next week.